Hello?
Yo, yo. I'm trying to send you this link. Here we go.
Did you send me?
I sent you a link. See if you can use it. What's it do?
I don't know. Where did you send it?
Oh, your Discord.
I like person to person. The NGROK thing?
Yeah.
It failed.
So it failed.
Failed to establish
Add
connection
gateway.
upstream service.
Maybe I'm supposed to use a different. Let me try this one. I don't know if that'll do anything. I think it was supposed to be that first one.
Site can't be reached.
Wonder what I have to change to fix that. Well, damn. I was hoping you could remote in and play that way. Let me try just for funsies. I don't think it'll work, but let me see. Pretty sure that won't work, but try it. Oh, I did the wrong. Hold on. I did the wrong. Okay. Try that now. Let's see if that fixed it. I did the wrong port.
Yeah, I joined.
Nice. Choose player 3.
No password?
I don't think so. If there is, let me know.
Successfully joining game.
Is it successfully?
Hmm?
Alright, what do you see?
Still loading in.
Okay. I'm curious how the load time and the
Yeah, it loaded in, gave me a simple calendar.
Okay, so that was actually pretty quick, surprisingly.
Selecting character.
Hopefully it should let you pick Wiz, because it's the only one tied.
Yeah, Wiz is on the bottom of the list. Then I get to pick my player color, I guess.
That's cool.
Player pronouns.
Shut the fuck up. What, really?
Yeah. I thought you built this.
No, I've never done it before. I've never had to do over remote. And usually, I was curious how this freeze thing works, because basically you set up a tunnel on your computer. So I just gave you the address for the tunnel, so I let you come in. Are you on the landing page that we usually look at? Oh, I see your little thing moving around.
Oh, now I have a little icon on the map.
No, that's actually where you guys are at. It's the first time anybody.
Yeah, well, I was saying, like, it as soon as it finished the configuration, it like zoomed into the map and showed me where we were.
Oh,
not like all like the main loading screen. It just kind of pivoted over to the map.
I wonder if where is it? This one? No. Oh, here we go. You're player 3.
Who's the bug?
How do I change this? Oh, there we go. Pull to scene, kick player view. Use common display. There we go. And then turn that one off. I'll have to remember to fix this when we play in person. Weird, someone's player one. I don't know what that is. Alright, so now I have you marked that way. So does this change when I click that on? Does it change your scene?
What's up?
Did I change your scene, or if I change these, does that do anything to you? To your screen?
Yeah, I'm like
Zooming
hand
around?
zooming to the map currently.
And then if I change it back to that, does it pan back out?
Correct.
Cool. I wonder how I can see it. That'd be nice. So yeah, I just changed you to be the I can't what they call it, the person in the spotlight, so I can direct your camera that way. Can you click on like the treasure chest or the skull, and can you click on like the party journal and that stuff?
Let's see. If I click on the skull, it says session. It says kill and capture list.
Yeah, do you have the acquired loot tab as well?
Like if I open the folder, it has a list of things that are checked off.
Like
And there's a button to create an entry and to create a folder. I can search.
Okay, so you're looking at the kill and capture list probably?
Yeah, that's when I click on the candle or the skull, it pops up.
I got you.
Trying to see. Oh, that was weird. Did you do that or did I do that?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. I was talking to Anna. She was in here.
I clicked the journal somewhere in the part of the journal, and now I'm at a player list.
Interesting.
I can click on each character and look at all sorts of infos.
Oh yeah, it opened on my screen wherever you just did. Opened your player sheet. So I mean, that's nice that you could do that and then look at your like items that way. All right, so let's see. We were on 4-4. Did it just move you just now, or are you still on that page?
Still on that page, but the zoom did something weird.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pull you to this page. I think. Let's see if I can do that. Pull to scene. That pull you here? Is it loaded?
Yes.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Can you move your token?
How would I do it? Just
I don't know.
arrows or click?
Both. Try anything. I have no idea.
Yes, I can move with
Sweet.
WASD. I can move with my numpad or my yeah, I can use my numpad or my arrows on the right side.
Nice.
And then I can drag, I think. Yeah, I can drag and click. Or click and drag, I mean.
All right, so you want to hear the excuse that I made up to
You
let you
game
speak?
master. Yeah, sure.
So I didn't tell any of them this particularly. So basically what was happening is they were doing their thing over there where they were fighting down that hallway with the giant elk. And they looked back and talking about how you were like, it looked like you were kind of standing there studying your spell book, but also kind of like maybe you were dozing off. And I was going with the idea that, because y'all just did a long rest, and considering you're a high elf, and this has been like a week we've been doing it, not even, because we started at 18, 19, and we're on day 26. And so I was going with the idea that your dude just like really missed an actual bed, and so you were kind of like half daydreaming about one of the variety of beds you've seen in the temple, but like several of them obviously were like people were murdered in or destroyed by us.
Yeah.
And so I finally just found one that you like had seen, and basically you were daydreaming about that, and at the same time the little rat fucker climbed into your up your leg and like into your bag and was trying to steal that coin again. And I think one of them said something to you, or like kind of like shouted to you, and kind of like woke you out of your trance, and like you grabbed the coin at the same time you were thinking out the bed, and so you teleported to a bed, and so you're just higher up in the dungeon again.
Nice.
And
Funny.
so unless you wanted to come up with something else, but I don't know. I don't want to take y'all. Huh?
Just you would know. It just texted.
No, what?
Oh my god, it's kind of adorable and creepy at the same time.
It needs pants.
I
A
don't know
little
what it
goblin
needs.
taco.
Taco. It's only got 4 fingers too. I guess maybe its pinkies could be wrapped somewhere around the back.
Yeah, you gotta pinch the bottom of the taco. That makes sense. But yeah, what do you think about that? Or did you want to come up with something else?
No, it's perfect. I like it. It's funny.
So I made a checklist. Well, fuck it. Let's just go. So I took you back up to 2. I think. Yeah. So basically, I'll just drop your character in here and drag you to this scene and see how that works. Where are you at? Actually, I can just copy and paste you. Alright. Open the PDF actually. Alright, so this is floor 2. So basically, there we go. Alright, drag you to this scene. Does that load pretty fast?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How does it load so fast over our internet when we're like across the fucking city? We're on Sarah's. I was trying to look up ideas to like connect the laptop to make the connection faster.
Maybe because I'm hardwired in.
Yeah, I'm hardwired too, I guess. Alright, so basically you're teleported here to these beds. The rat came with you, obviously. First question is, what do you want to do about that?
The rat?
Yeah. Do you give a shit that it, again, tried to steal the coin, teleported you, away from your friends? Do you know?
Yeah.
Or are you confused? You just don't even know why you're here? Maybe you don't.
I mean, I'm trying to think about what I've known, and it was. I guess I kind of would have.
I mean, I guess as you like land here and come to your senses, like you're holding the coin, the little rat's holding the other side of the coin.
Yeah. I guess I'll finally have to kill him. That way it'll be a fun surprise for the group that I finally did something about it.
I don't know. It'd be funny too because everybody's gonna be like, "But did he though? It happened. Death happened off screen. Nobody saw it. Maybe he like let that fucker go."
You give him Lars's bag at some point.
Put the dead rat in Lars's bag. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Who's that pretty man outside my door?
So yeah, as you come out, you see all the little cracker. I didn't duplicate him, so he just represents all of them. But the little cracker boys, here basically raiding the rest of the little cracker stashes in the back, getting supplies, and like heading out, like trying to leave and head back up to get the fuck out of here. That's pretty. Looks like it moves pretty smoothly. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, doors open, close. Cool.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Let me look and see if y'all search these. I feel like y'all skipped some of these. Oh yeah, because you guys didn't go into 4 on the right, but was that the eastern chamber? There's nothing in there. That's where they were locked in there. So, all right. The door's now open, and so that's the first time you'd seen in there, but it looks like it was just another room for them. Yo, oh, that's cool. How did you do that? Did you type that in the chat?
Yeah.
I can request roles and stuff too. Public role, default role. Neat.
Test. The head of a black dragon rests against the eastern wall. Its eyes glowing bright as green.
Where'd you see
Interesting.
that?
Is it like a test you did for a display? The player handout pages.
Possibly that's the one.
Guess that's like
that's the
notes that you could
part.
hand out or something.
Where did you access that?
On the right side of my screen, there's like all these little like tabs for like where the chat
Oh,
messages
nice,
are,
yeah.
the combat encounters, actors, items, journal,
Okay. Cool.
rollout tables, card stacks, playlists,
Oh, player handouts in blue.
compendium.
Oh
pack.
yes, yeah. That's the dragon that they threw the sack on top of. Okay, that's cool that I can load stuff in there for y'all. So we need to make a little like mod that's just a D-pad, like a directional pad, and then like accessing all like journals, player sheets, and stuff like that. So you can move your.
What does it
character.
mean? What is there deck for? Card deck.
Remember, I can deal those cards to you guys, but there's also plenty more. Like I could deal. You could put I have all the wizard cards in like card form. Like I could load them into your hand, and you have them all like that.
Hmm.
But like also, it's for this thing here. So let's see if you can interact with it. Let's say you did an investigation check in here. Deal. Can you see it in the hand now? All right, I don't know whose hand that goes to. Can you see a card in the deck?
Let me go back to the card. Yes, unknown investigation CF. See if I can make the window any bigger. See.
How do I play it?
Draw. There are no decks available. Hold on.
See if you can click on it now.
Critical failure investigation. Look for clues. Find hidden concealed information. Play card.
And that takes it out of your hand, basically. Alright, so I don't think y'all missed much in here.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right, that guy's name was Kryla. And so if you head down the tunnel, and that's where the armor was, you'd run into that wizard fella again. I didn't know if you wanted to engage with that guy again. Where'd my little checklist go?
Does it only show my health?
Only show what?
On the party sheet, it only shows my health stats, and I can only click on my name.
Nobody's on the scene with you, maybe?
I have some sufficient permissions to view sheets of this actor.
Oh.
I guess that makes sense. You don't want to look at people's like secrets.
There like secrets and stuff in there, I guess, yeah.
All right, what's up?
Oh, now that I mean, as far as here, there's nothing else really to investigate. I think y'all cleared most of this stuff out. And then yeah, like I said, the little with the cracker boys were all collecting their crackers and trying to leave. Guess they said fuck this place, and you said no and shut the door on them. I can't know what stats they even have. Oh god. But then yeah, here's the room ahead was the one where you investigate, or you guys met the that mage that you fireballed. So he would still be in these two rooms studying. So I don't know if you wanted to converse or talk to him now, since he wasn't shot in the back.
Got a sweet beard.
Can you click on him at all and look at his artwork without me pushing it to you?
I don't think so.
But if I do that, does it show it to you?
Oh, what did I do? I think I just screwed up. I hit, instead of hitting control, I think I hit one of the G buttons and it did something weird. Now I'm back at the main screen.
Which main screen?
Like the load screen where I first come in.
Like the landing page?
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
There we go. Boop.
That's cool. I wonder what G does.
No, like one of the G keys on my keyboard,
Oh.
like off to the side. I think I accidentally booped it.
I do have some stuff macroed, but I don't think you could trigger them.
That's kind of cool. The G. How do you roll?
Oh, I know I can request rolls.
Like it lets me pick between the type of roll I pick. So
Okay,
do
so
like
if you open up
public, private, blind, but
character
it
sheet,
doesn't let me pick the
you can
die.
click on a thing. Like if you do investigation, I can do roll.
Oh, nice.
I guess there's like apps and stuff or mods you can add to like actually roll the dice on the screen. And I'm pretty sure I can like request a dice or request a roll from you somehow. How did you get blinded?
I can blind myself.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Like if I right click on your
So I guess
name.
you probably want to remove those abilities, like to be able to take those off. I guess.
I don't know. Maybe you want to be able to blind. I blind myself to.
Like hiding is kind of cool because like when I go invisible.
Yeah,
I wonder if there's
exactly.
one. I think there's actually one for invisibility. There you go.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a bluish
Can't see
tone
me,
on
bitch.
mine. Does the camera move around with you now?
Yeah.
I set it to party. And then I can set it to like GM so it stays here and locks in here. Can I change it back to party? And then when it's ready to act, so I can go move around, and then when it's ready, I can push the button and it'll like zoom to you.
Mm.
That's cool. Kind of nice. Everybody had their own thing, but at the same time, I guess I could pause the. If I pause the game, can you move around?
It says you cannot like currently do that because the game is paused.
Okay, well that's cool. I was gonna say it'd be kind of hard if everybody like 5 people are just running around freely, but it's nice. I could be like,
Just pause this in
chill,
place and wait.
chill. Makes sense too, because I saw things where people were building traps into the game and they were adding like so it paused. So that makes sense. I tried to build one and ran out of time, and it totally did not.
What's the ability to rotate your character model?
Why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find one.
I guess if you're
So-
playing around us, I guess you're playing like we are,
like
where you
this
could
guy.
rotate.
See? And then there's
Oh,
mods.
that makes more sense. Okay.
There's another mod too where you can make it to where it auto rotates. So if I pushed left, it would rotate like that automatically. If I push up, it would rotate automatically. So it kind of like makes me look. I mean, we could make top-down tokens. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have like wizards and stuff like that.
That would be kind of trippy to do. Top down from spinning.
But yeah, I guess as you would come through here, you find your little mage friend here still studying. I can't imagine. It says he's a mage. I don't know what the difference between a mage and a wizard and a sorceress is. That's a little weird. Studying and practicing magic. So I would assume he would know. Was it comprehend language? So we'll say, like, I guess he's over here studying the thing you happen to wipe the dust off of. Did you guys ever figure out what it did? I can't remember.
I honestly can't remember.
I'm looking right now too, which is room 7. Oh, okay, so this is the one where you read the primordial off, and then y'all would refuse to share with that guy. I can't remember why. I think he refused to like follow you guys. And then basically, when you spoke the words, which were like "prove my truth" or "purify my soul,"
Yeah.
it activates this little area, and if anybody inside the area was to lie, it'd shoot a cantrip fireball at them.
I think I waited outside this room when that happened.
Well, you guys refused to tell. You said it and you used it, but then y'all stopped talking to him, and then you refused to share with him, and so everybody just left. And so I don't think anybody ever did anything. So we'll say that he, in theory, came over and found it, activated it, and I guess we'll say he shared that information with you.
Sure.
He has no reason to be hostile to another wizard friend. I can't imagine he would have found much else in here. There's nothing else. Will this drag you with me? I think does that drag your screen off? Can you see anything down here, or is it just all gray?
All black. Where you at?
I wish there was a way to like put up a preview screen of like what you were seeing, so I could see like, oh yeah, oops, dragged him off screen, so I could put it to. Oh, it's on party now, so it should follow you around. Does it move like freely with you?
Yeah.
All right, we'll say so as you get. This is where y'all murdered those two lovely gentlemen, tiefling guys. We'll say on your way back to, what is this, floor 2? On your way back to floor 3, you would run into this little fella again, the one that dude, we started the session talking about it. Jam's like, what are you talking about? We're like, the rabbit guy. What rabbit guy? The one you literally tried to kill. I don't remember that. I was like,
Jesus.
You guys gotta stop.
Start making everyone take notes.
Yeah. But yeah, he would be surprised to see you because, you know, he just obviously left you guys going the other direction. I would say he's probably fucking with this dial, trying to get access to this room. I don't remember. I don't remember who had the books with all the notes in it. Do you carry all the books?
Usually.
We'll say he asked you if you knew the phrase to get in there.
I do know the phrase.
Alright, we'll say you spent whatever, like 10 minutes looking for it and give it to him. It opens for him. In return, he'll give you that little cool ass orb he was gonna give the group through a fucking spirit. He thanks you and trades you for knowledge for the little item. This is the I believe this is the room where y'all surrounded the guy who's sleeping and then murdered him all at once. So that'd be a fun sight for him to come in and see. We'll say he goes to like start rifling through their stuff.
Like,
I believe that took us to the 3rd floor, was right there. Because this is like the one floor you guys actually cleared out.
what the fuck are those?
Those bats. Remember, this is where Jam asked the nice rabbit fellow to go look in there for him for trinkets. Alright, we went down to floor, what's it, 3? Can I just drag you to this floor? Pull to scene. What did that do? It just brought you here, but you don't have a token on the floor. Alright.
I can't see anything because it's black.
There you go. Yeah, that's why I was curious about how it would work. So, well, that's where you have to. Yeah, so you came back down there. These are the two guys that wouldn't move anywhere. Y'all went right and went through there. That's when we had to deactivate the little frosties. Did all this stuff. You went through here. That's right. Would you have to roll through the hallway of... Oh no, yeah, you'd be immune. I forgot you'd become immune for a short time. Y'all did not go down here. So do you want to explore that area? All right, I gotta find my
Yep.
notes. So let's see. You went. This is where you. The room before is where you found the little guy locked in that little capsule and freed him. And then, oh, we're on floor 3. I was like, this does not make sense. So as you enter this chamber, the presence of blood and viscera overpowers your senses. A 5-foot platform spans the western end of this room, and blood drips down from the ledge from the altar sitting atop it. Perfectly centered along the 4 sets of pillars adorning this room, bits and chips of bone sit atop the altar, forgotten for centuries.
Gnarly.
Let's see.
Dancing on the bones.
So yeah, as you are looking behind it, there's actually a very lovely banner that depicts the one of the void priests sacrificing a victim, and as its like knife is cutting into it, like black wispy life essence is like coming out of the body.
Nothing else going on in here though.
I don't even investigate. I can you can do a wisdom perception check.
Sure.
Curious, does it show up in the? I wonder. There's got to be a way for me to like request it out of you. Let's see. These little icons all around you. Me. Huh. Toggle combat. I don't know how you request it. There must be, or can I just write? Nope. Private role, quest role. There's gotta be. There's a little dice right here next to this thing.
Yeah, I can't click it. I can change the roll type, but I can't.
If you open up your stat sheet and click on one of your stats, can you roll? Like if you go to that into that and click on like perception.
How do I open my stat sheet? Oh, click
Double
on
click
myself.
your person.
Perception, you said?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, there we go, yeah. Situation bonus, yada yada yada, normal roll.
Okay, so that's cool. It does roll it for you. That'd be neat if you could put the mod that like rolls them on the screen for you. So investigate. You don't find anything unusual. You move some bones around the altar and find like a few coins, and you do find a large silver or a single diamond. It looks valuable, but other than that, no.
I did an acrobatics check to see if I can climb up there and get the goods.
Damn, you rolled a fucking 20. That's cool. Oh, plus 3.
Yeah, it was a nat.
Let me see if I.
Kind of cool that it does all the math for you, though. Can help for like learning.
Yeah. All right, we'll say as you were you trying to climb up on the altar?
Yeah.
So as you climb up on the altar to collect your diamond, you do slip and fall and kind of bump into this area and like hear like as you bump into it like a kind of like an unlock noise. Oh, what's up, kiddo? All right, so as you like bump in, kind of seems like unseal this like hidden door. Bones are piled ceiling high in this small room, though many of them are partially or fully decomposed, forming a thick black sludge in the eastern corner. 2 wooden chests sit at each end, partially open.
Hell yeah. Dangerous black sludge.
Can you see it in the corner? Does that show up to you?
Yeah, big red blob. Or
You want
black
to try
blob
to
with the
sneak
red
past
box.
it?
Yeah, that'd definitely be a smart way to go.
I feel like it. Let's see what it says.
Spell check 18.
Let's see what's things. Oh yeah, let's see. What's perception? Wisdom, right?
Perception, yes, is wisdom.
Oh, I can roll a private one. That's kind of neat. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. So yeah, you're able to sneak in and not disturb the black sludge. As you step in, you do see that it is currently, I guess you'd say, decomposing half a fucking cultist body.
Ooh, yummy.
I have to look and see what I put in that loot chest. Where did I put that?
Does that have a short bow and a long bow
That's weird.
and a crossbow and a sling? I think all of our weapons are combined.
So there's a bunch of stuff in here. This is one of the treasure rooms y'all skipped previously, so it'll be fun for you to bring back. There's an interesting looking chalice. There's a little baggie full of gems. Interesting helmet, a cloak, a brass ring, some single bangle earrings, and then yeah. I'll let you show the group. I'll let you show the group when we regroup. All right, you can sneak back out, hopefully without getting eaten by the giant black pudding.
Or if you could like host this like LAN party style, like where you could just have them all hooked up to a router directly.
Like this?
Like we had a bunch of computer stations hooked up for everyone to see their character info and roll and stuff like that from screen and see all that shit and move their own character.
Raspberry Pi screen or tablet screen, and then have a D-pad essentially or a directional pad.
Yeah, because you don't really need to.
Yeah, just to see your character on the TV, and then a button to like look at your character sheet, a button to like click through your inventory like you did, like can see on your character.
Yeah, like so, just like a Raspberry Pi of like hot buttons that you would click and it would show up on the big screen.
Guess we could buy.
Could you make it show up on the big screen in certain positions?
Sure, you could.
Like, no matter what you're showing in the background, it would show up on that one speed where the person's sitting. Would be kind of cool.
All right, I'm gonna take you to the next level because there's no. This is the rest of the way we went. Y'all killed the specters and wraiths and went down. I nuked you.
I'm dead. I do not exist.
So those
token VCC MKSHP 34 does not exist.
Oh, I deleted you off this screen. All right, just ignore all of their existences. Okay, let's make them all invisible. Boom. Did I bring you to this scene?
What's the party?
That's just the whole group. So like I can push a button and deploy the whole party.
I found some tabs up top when I was playing with them and I did something different. So now there's a little button I can click down and it shows 00 landing page, 00 overview, and something called the party.
Oh, those are the you're in the scene page.
Okay.
So those are the scenes you have access to freely. Like you guys can always go back to the landing page. I have like a portable table you can put down to open up and look at stuff. Oh, looks like you can look at Kiwanis. Oh, you're on the player page.
I guess I can't get back to wherever we were.
No, I can drag you here. I mean, if you click on the top left, it'll take you back to the landing page, but I didn't set it up to where it'll take you to like the scene you're on. That could be cool though. Did that bring you there? There you go. Oh, there's two of you. Hold on.
Just the two of
There
us.
you go. So as you would come through
Go
here, you know, it's all icy. You would see just tons of dead bodies, and there's just death all through here. There, as you pass through this tunnel right here, you would see this rat is still up here, alive and munching on the zombie, but there's dead skeletons all around it.
That.
As you look up this one again, same thing. There's death on here, and up here you would see this lovely little mimic just munching away. Again, left alone, just eating a body. They left some shit alive. And all these guys would be dead. Alright, let me find the right page. We're on floor 4.
It's creepy.
So this door, this was fun. This room, I guess we'll say the door stayed open. It doesn't say anything about it having reset. We'll say you're right behind him. But this one right here, so if you were to walk where you are now, I was trying to build a trap here. This guy here would unleash fire and burn you, or you could have to roll for it to get out of the way. But the whole point is that the door here that you interact with doesn't have a doorknob. All it has is a small hole that has like charred flesh looking in it. And so the whole point was for somebody to get burnt and stick their burnt piece of flesh into the door, and that would open it. So that was hilarious watching them get through that.
Figure that puzzle out.
But yeah, we'll say they left the door. I guess nobody's closing doors behind them. Up here, they fought and killed. They broke these bars open and killed like a demon lord here. I guess like a lieutenant of the bad guy. They broke those doors open, and then oh wait, hold on. All right, are those open for you?
Yeah.
All right, so into here, you enter to find the. You see this guy? Can I show? Does that show your art when I do that, or no?
I do not see anything.
Does that show art?
Yes, that shows art.
All right. Can you close it yourself?
Yes.
Nice.
Don't want
So,
to, though.
when you come in here, you see this ghostly figure just going about its business. It seems to be stuck in like a looped ritual where it's just doing its like some kind of priestly duties back and forth. I guess that would be open because they opened that. I click on you and see what you see. Oh, okay, I can. If I click on your token, I can see what you see.
Do you see what I see?
I do see what you see. Do you see what you see?
All right, dude. You just
The ghost
heard him gone.
doesn't.
Heard him
Yeah,
gone?
he is a dwarf, and he is have his like Gond-esque looking colors on him.
Yeah, he's very. Is this a statue or a painting?
Yeah, it's a big statue. On the back of it, there's a plaque that had a weird saying on it. I could tell you what it is, but it would be weird. I guess I could drop it in chat. That's kind of cool, actually. Shit. So I could just go into chat and be like, burp. Oh, well, that's annoying.
Cried for say. So to whisper those words to this dude. Cried for soy. Cried for soy. Wake up, my dude.
The ghost
free.
seems completely uninterested in engaging and really just wants to keep doing his thing.
All right, dude. Tried to save your life. Fine. That's a big double dick you got there, bud.
Mm-hmm. The other guy's not a ghost.
Hmm?
I said the other guy is not a ghost.
Oh, this dude?
Yeah. So as you spot this guy, you notice he looks a little familiar. He seems to be wearing some like random clothes on top of his like what do you call it? Wizard or not wizard, but cultist robes. But he does look familiar to you.
Yusa.
He's the guy y'all pulled out of the little tank thing.
The tank thing?
Remember the room where you opened up the doors and it like twisted open and there was like a guy hidden inside a little capsule?
Oh.
He was with the party up until you just found him.
Okay. Have you seen my friends?
Yeah, he explains that they went down to the next level below. And, he stayed up here and he's trying to. He thinks he found like a secret door, but he hasn't been able to figure out how to get it open.
Oh.
But
Well,
yeah, he
Ishmael,
explains that your friends went to the next
right
floor
here.
down.
Crad Fasoi. They open the magical doorway.
He looks at you very puzzledly because he does not speak whatever language you're speaking. Let me see if I figure out. Let's see.
It means open the door. And spreche the Deutsch.
He's never heard that saying. He does not know what it means.
I think it means push, don't pull. Huh.
That would be pretty funny, actually. What room is this?
Let me translate with my comprehend language skill.
Oh yeah, we still have to go over your spells.
These cars for sale.
He asks why you keep saying that phrase.
Because it's on the back of the statue.
He goes to look. Can I make him make a roll? That'd be kind of funny.
See? Right there.
He rolled an 8. That's pretty funny. He seems very puzzled as well. He's like, explains that, you know, your little short friend was able to figure it out, and that's pretty sure what opened the door behind us here to this room. And so you enter this room, you see this bright growing orange light, and let's see what is this. It seems like fill the room. There's like fresh blood on the floor as well as like dried blood from like before. And to cross the room, you see like this, like strange like 4-tier step, like different steps, but like not quite like altar-like, but appearing to be like small tiered pyramid. And above it is an ancient-looking script that's etched into the walls. It's from you looking at it, it's written in that strange language you've been reading. Was it primordial? So nobody can read it without you. They got here.
What's it say?
I'm looking for it. Let's see. A sacrifice proves your loyalty is what it says.
I gotta kill this dude.
You gotta kill the cultist. He tells you, no, that's not how you get down below. You don't kill me. You want to do an intelligence check?
Yeah.
On the orange. Why is it red?
Because of how bad it was. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Fascinating. Why is... Oh, I see. Okay. I'll let you break the math down. That's cool. Let's see what it says. Nat 1, damn. So yeah, as you study the symbol on the ground, you pretend like you're like and like knowing about it, but you have no idea what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly you're
Mhm.
group before you got down below.
There was blood, some dried blood.
Can you give me a perception check?
Great.
So we'll say, like, as you're, what is that, -1? Why do you have -1 perception? Oh, I wonder if your
My wisdom
stats
is
are
negative.
plugged in.
I think my wisdom is -1.
Oh, I thought maybe I didn't have your. I might not have your stats in right now that I think about it. Oh no, it's up there. Well, they're definitely not up to date now that I think about it. I think those are right. You have -1. You did 8 charisma and wisdom. That can't be right, is it?
Probably not.
Oh, well, that would be something important to have. Anyways, well, fuck it. You investigate as you're like looking down there. You do notice that even though he's wearing like what was it, like a traveler's vest that I think Jam gave him, he has on top of his robe. You do notice that his robe is kind of covered in blood.
Rub your blood on the ground.
So you asked him if that's his blood on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, he explains yes, it is.
Okay, let's do that again then. Like we did before.
He says, absolutely. It's always a pleasure. So he pulls out his large ritual-looking knife, kneels down before the symbol, and slashes his throat. And as like the blood pools around the orange symbol, the staircase or the pyramid to your west, like descends and turns into a staircase down to the next level.
Fuck.
All right, let's see.
Thanks, homie, for slicing your throat.
Let's see. I think this one. Just gotta put your character down. Where'd you go? Boom. Alright. Wish there was a faster way to pull you. Let's see. Whoa, you're exhausted. Are you okay?
Just clicking all the buttons. I didn't know what those things did.
Does the camera still follow you? How close does it stay? Like real close?
Camera is not moving at all currently. Okay, I'm not moving. Duh. Oh god, what just happened? There's two of me in here, I think.
Oh, is that what? Is there? Shouldn't be.
Yeah, there's one up top by somebody else, and then there's the one down below.
Oh, that's right. I did put you up there because I was setting up. There you go.
Okay.
All right, so this room you would come into. Let's see. Hold on. Perfectly square, devoid of any living creatures. It was just 4 pillars, and there's nothing in there. This room, there's stacks of crates and barrels and stacks all along the walls. It looks like it's already been rifled through and cleaned out freshly. So, just to give you a hint there.
We're on their tails, boys.
All right. Hold tight. Where'd it go? So faint glows of different colors, red, blue, yellow, and green, emanate from each row of the vestibules down this hallway. A faint hum of different pitches fills the chamber, echoing, building on itself to form a beautiful, wretched symphony. So basically, each one of these notches is a trap. So you can either go one by one. You just turn the lights up. Oh, I thought you turned the lights off. You can either, I set it up to them where you can either go one by one, or you can run through it. But you might need real dice instead of rolling these fake ass dice, since your stats are whack.
Can't teleport.
With what?
My rat coin.
You already used it today.
Oh, invisibility. Guess won't do shit. Make my dice out.
I don't know if invisibility would do anything. I don't know if they track.
There's my dice here. Roll a d20, right?
Yeah, you just have to know your dexterity, constitution bonuses.
Sheets right here. All right, dexterity is +4.
All right, so the first one is a dexterity saving throw.
13 plus 4, 17.
All right, so as you push through there, a line of fire jets out of the walls, but you manage to like slide underneath it and dodge it. All right, this one is a Constitution saving throw.
Plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10.
So as you go to try to like mimic the same motion you did for the previous trap, this one actually does like a kind of a smoky, like fills this chamber with like an icy, smoky jet of air, and you hits you with 3 cold damage. But you are, let me check something real quick. You do have that orb on you that the rabbit gave you, and it gives you. You don't have to. What do you call it? Attune to it. So just having it on you. Oh. Has no effect on cold to you actually. But it does have another really cool effect. So never mind. Sorry, you take 3 cold damage.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought that thing stopped cold damage. All right, this one is another dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Infinity. 20. Unnatural.
So yeah, you slide through this one again, just like the fire, dodging a lightning bolt as it kind of streaks from side to side. And then the last one is the Constitution saving throw again.
12 plus 3, 15.
All right, so yeah, this time, having learned from the previous trap, you kind of like jet through holding your breath, and as like the room triggers, it fills with poison, but you manage to slide out with no damage. So you just took 3 cold damage through that whole thing. All right, so I'm curious to see what you do in this room. The columns in this room glow a blackish purple and ripple with energy, and a large statue at the end of the chamber seems to hum and vibrate with the same magical power.
Okay.
I wonder if it lets you click on things in here. See if you can click on. Hell yeah. So did that show you the photo?
Yep.
All right, so as you like lay your hand or kind of approach that pillar, you see that a vision. You don't quite know what it means, but it seems to like be somewhat familiar. So you kind of get the idea that you're seeing visions of things that are happening around the realm.
Trippy. Stranger Thing vibes. Look, that one's like Hogwarts. All seem pretty negative for that one. That looks okay.
So one thing you'll need to do is please bring up this fucked up room and what you saw to the group, because they were like, we're not touching shit. I was like, all right.
Dramatic. All these crazy Stranger Things undertone vibes to them, under creepy shit hiding out when we're right in plain sight.
Yep. So as you exit that room and enter the next one, you find a figure in full splint mail sitting upon a raised throne at the end of this room. They are crouched over, and their long sword gripped in 2 hands, the tip touching the floor. A purple glow surrounds them, and as they shiver violently. They are unable to move, but raise their eyes to meet yours, locking their gaze in this desperate plea for help. So this guy is, here, I'll show you his picture, is still, he seems to be kind of like trapped on this like throne with like this purple mass holding him.
Can he speak?
No, he cannot, but he can look at you, and he looks very like he would love some help.
Be freed. Hmm. Can investigate the purple stuff.
Yeah.
Let's
Doing an intelligence arcana check.
do.
Oh, I forgot. Did you do one in game again?
Yeah. Oh, if that's right, though, I guess I'll just do one in real life.
Yeah, because you're intelligent. Who knows what your intelligence even, right? Maybe, but I feel like it's probably higher than that. It's definitely higher than 16 now.
I rolled a nat one.
A nat one?
Yeah, just like in the fucking on here, I rolled a nat one in real life too. All right. Purple stuff keeping him down.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to think at this point. You don't know the origin of it, but you've definitely been killing a bunch of purple shit so far. That's all I really got to go on.
Okay. I can chop it off of him.
Yeah, you want to attack it?
I don't think I can fireball him without that new technique you were talking about doing.
Oh. No, you could definitely use your sword and attack him. Or attack like what's holding
So
him.
I have a short sword, I think, right?
Yeah, you got that powerful one, the +1. It's on your character. I'm curious how can you
Oh, the
do
green
rolls
blade.
with that? Let's see. The foggy shadow sword of. Oh yeah, look. You can click on it and do damage. Public roll normal. Oh. I don't know what the fuck that means. It says it needs to be attuned to a rogue or a necromancer. I don't want to put that in there. Well, you just roll for whatever you want to hit with. That's fine. It does a +1 attack and +1 damage.
The D8. Must be a different sheet. That'd be a D8. Must be in my app.
What are you doing? Sorry.
I couldn't remember what short sword damage was or what dice to roll.
Short sword should be on your character.
Short sword is a 1d6 plus 4. 1d6 plus 4.
Plus your sword does an additional necrotic damage, I believe.
Okay, go 6.
Do it again? Or say it again?
6 plus 4, at least a 10. 1 if the necrotic damage thing is real.
Yeah, it says when you hit with this short sword, the target takes an additional 1d4 necrotic. I forgot this thing glows. I forgot your sword glows when it's near undead.
Yeah. 12 plus 2. So 14 damage.
Yeah, so we'll say you strike the throne, kind of like where it's sitting, the purple's kind of like coming out of, and shatter it. That's just enough to like crack it and break it. Oh, what did I just do? Oops. And yeah, you're able to break and free him. So he steps forward and thanks you, and I guess we'll see. I forgot what his deal was. He explains that he was he's basically like a spirit, like guardian of this temple of Gond, and basically he was one of the last few that got like captured and was being held by the Void Monster. But he agrees to join you and follow you and help you.
Did the Did the party run into him and leave him?
Yes.
Oh
Even
my
though
god,
he
he looks
looked
like a
like a
fucking.
goddamn, yeah, tell me about it.
He looks like a fucking dwarf.
So yeah, as you open this door, and these two doors, you and the, I guess we didn't get a name for him. Head
What's your
through.
name? It's
Shit, I don't know. What's he
how
got?
about the obvious dwarf?
His name's just obvious companion.
His name's Avi. Avi.
That was perfect. So as you open these
Obviously
two
one of
doors
us.
and you and him walk in, you basically are filling the hallway, and this other cultist here comes running, screaming down the hallway, and like bumps into you two, and basically gets stuck here. And basically you're back with the group. You can see into there that they're all still in there. Barry's still in there. There's a large spider in the center of them. And I don't know if you can see, if you move in a little bit, you can see to the east is what they were trying to get across, is this giant gap. And so that's basically where we stopped.
What's that giant elk thing?
That's the Kawano's giant elk she's summoned and has been literally keeping them alive. Like, it helped them get through that entire tunnel of undead because it kicks for 22 damage.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So luckily they sent that thing in first and it kicked the shit out of everything. And so he's hanging on. He's almost dead. But somehow Barry has been somehow able to stay alive with no armor and no fucking life. He's been very fortunate. But yeah, let me double check my notes. I think that's as far as they got. Let's see. Yeah, and you freed that guy. Sweet. So he'll be able to come help you guys along the way. But yeah. Do you want to do any stuff with your spells, or you want to?
Adding them to my list or whatever.
Yeah.
I just need to add what cantrips and level
No,
ones.
man. You let me look at the Discord. Where? Oh, I messaged him to you.
You have 2 more cantrips to pick, 4 more first level, and 1 more level 2, 1 more 2 or lower spell.
Yeah.
I started to add some artwork into the app a little bit. So a couple, if you go to my attacks, a couple of the cards are in there now.
Oh, okay, nice. I have more artwork too for you. You want it? But yeah, I was trying to say. Also, remember that your ritual spells you can use anytime that are, as long as they're in your book. So like if there's ones you keep prepped, there's also all the ritual ones you can keep unprepped but still use them from your book. And so I listed a little set right there.
The ones, Tensor's Floating Disc, Alarm, Illusionary Script, all that stuff.
Those are all first level rituals, yeah. And I can't remember if Pass Without a Trace was a ritual or if that was just a good spell, but that's one that like lets you guys your group move. So like a little out of game meta. So remember when y'all went to that statue and asked you, do you pledge to the Void Monster, something to that effect?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys had said yes and lied to it, it would have given you Pass Without Trace, and it would let you move through that entire icy hallway without being detected. But yeah, Pass Without Trace does some kind of thing where it lets you move with like way more stealth for you and your entire group. So there's like a section you wanted to get through, basically puts like a giant cloak on you, like a giant Harry Potter invisible cloak. All right. So we just gotta get across that gap, and then that's almost the finish line for this temple.
Temple party. The temple, it's a temple, it's a temple party.